Hi everybody, welcome to another Kids Craft. Today we're going to be making a race car out of a clothespin and some other materials. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need one clothespin. You're going to need 4 buttons. Now they can be the same size, but if you'd like to get a little bit more of that race car look, you can get 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones. But I'm just going to use 4 the same size today. You'll need 2 twist ties. And you will need a tiny piece of straw. And you're also going to need some glue and whatever you'd like to decorate your race car with. Now, to start, I would recommend if you want to paint your race car or anything like that, do that beforehand, give it some time to dry. So if you want to paint your clothespin, I'm just going to leave mine plain today. Okay. So first, you're going to take your clothespin and your straw. You're going to want to cut this into 2 pieces that are just slightly bigger than the clothespin. Get my scissors here. So about right here. That should do for both sides. There we go. Just going to set all of this aside for just a moment. Okay, to start, you're going to need 2 of your buttons and 1 of your twist ties. Now, if you're doing this with our take and make kit, the twist ties we have are plastic and they're a little bit hard to work with. So I recommend you kind of twist the edges just a bit like this to make them a little bit easier to work with. If you have some at home that have more of the paper coating, you should be fine, but since the plastic ones can be a little tough, you may need to work with them just a little bit, again, kind of depending on your buttonholes too. All right, so you're gonna take one of your buttons and your tie and feed it through, sorry, mine's still a little tough, just like so. And get about to the middle. You're going to take the other end and put it through the opposite buttonhole. You're going to make them just about even. You want to pull this taut like that. So you can have 2 legs sticking up. Next, you're going to take one of your straw pieces, both of the legs, put them right through like so. And make sure you have some space because we're going to do another extra step with this in just a bit. Then take your second button and just like you did at the top, feed through one and put the other leg through the opposite buttonhole like so. And again, you want to leave a little bit of space. Okay. And then your open ends here, you're going to want to give them a good twist so that it's secured. And if you have a little extra, if you would have an adult help you cut that off, that's fine. I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay. Once you have this, hold both of the buttons and twist them in opposite directions so that the twist tie joins in the middle of the straw. It should let you rotate your wheels just a bit like that. I'm going to set this aside. Take your next 2 buttons, your next twist tie, and repeat. Okay, just wrapping up my second one here. That. Just in the opposite direction. And there we go. We have 2 sets of wheels. Okay. Set those aside just a bit. Next, you're going to take your clothespin. Again, mine is not decorated, but you can if you like. And you're going to need some glue. You're going to want either white glue or hot glue for this. Hot glue does work a little bit better, but do use a low temperature because you don't want to melt the straws. First, you're going to pinch and open like that. Put a little bit of glue in the groove there. Oops. And take one of your wheels and just stick it right in the middle. If you would like, you can put another, like a smaller button here to kind of keep it from pinching too much, but I think mine is actually going to be okay, and we should still be able to get some movement there. There we go. And make sure that's centered. There we go. And you do want to make sure you give this plenty of time to dry, because this, especially if you're using white glue, it does take a while. Next, in the back here, put a little bit more glue. And your second set of wheels, and just stick it just inside. Again, you want to make sure that the straw does not get squished. And once your glue is dry, you have your very own race car. If you didn't decorate it beforehand, you can do that now, but otherwise, you are ready for the races. Thank you for joining us for this kids craft, and we will see you next time.